So the day I'm out a wee drive, it's nice and foggy. I'm going to try and find a waterfall. I'm in East Kilbride. I was at the waterfall before, but I think apparently there's a bigger one. So I'm going to try and find it. We'll see. Let's go. So here we are. Nice wee. I think the dog walkers come down here. A bit of fog in the trees, which is quite nice. We'll see if we can find a waterfall somewhere. Just keep following the path. Might even stop and take a picture of a tree with some fog in it at some point. See what we come up with. It's Woodden Hill, never mind. Beautiful day. I've got my wellies on. There's 2 ways to go. Yeah, got that far. There's a wee park there, but obviously that would have brought us down. Or I think I'm going down there. Downhill. There's a wee bit of a path there, so I'll follow that down. I can hear some water, and that's where I want to be, next to the water. Well, that looks like autumn's coming. Just a blanket of leaves all the way down. Let's go and see if we can find this. Well, I've made it down the river. It looks like it's up a wee bit there to get down around the water. I'm going to follow it down, see what's there before heading back. This looks like the better place to cross. It looks quite shallow, so we'll go close there, and I'll go down and see what's there, and then I'll come back up and head back up the river, because I know there's a waterfall, so I'll catch that one. If anything, still a slight bit of fog. Not much. Hopefully it comes back. So, came up through the forest. There's a path up there. It isn't too bad. I didn't think here I was crossing the water. But now I've got to cross here. These wee rapids, no deep anyway. I've got my walking pole after my tripod. I'll try and screw so you can use it as a pole. So I'll get down there a bit. It looks like a wee bit of rapids down there, maybe a waterfall, before it crosses over to the other side, because the bypass is just up there to the left. So I'll cross out here. I'll let you know how I get along. So I'm going to shoot this wee waterfall before I get back. It's just a wee rapid really, it's no big waterfall. And what I'm going to do is F10, 0.8 of a second. I'm going to do a 2 stack. I'll focus on, it's in the camera here, I'll focus on the first wee rock here, and then I'll focus on this rock here at F10. That should do it. There's no wind, so I don't need a fast shutter speed, which is cool. So I'll go on with this one. I'll do a landscape and then I'll do a portrait version. We'll see what's the best. So I've took another shot, but this time that leaf's there for some reason. Don't ask. Panel, so I've done it lower with a leaf in, and then I've raised it up so I can get a bit of panel to get some of the trees in as well. There's some nice light coming through the trees, so I thought I'd do that, and I've upped it to F11. Still 0.8 of a second. ISO is always 50 for landscape, because I don't really like to denoise too much, but if need be I will. I found another wee shot. There's a leaf there on the rock, and just the way it winds in, if you like. We're still at F11. I'll zoom in a wee bit, you'll see it. It's portrait mode. 2-second timer. I'm holding my tripod. Always making sure that the front leg's out and balancing, because you don't want it to tip over. So, shot looks something like that. If you can see that, it's in portrait mode obviously, in camera. And I've done a 2 or 3 start, just to try and get everything in. Still no wind, which is a bonus. So, found this waterfall, eventually. There it is. Quite a tall one. Getting into it around the corner, maybe around the edges. And get some for side on and straight on. Maybe even a selfie. Hopefully sun will shine through the trees in a minute. It casts some light. So, close to the waterfall, we're in the corner, on the edge. Look over. I've set this wee shot up here. We can see it. You can see it, and the swirls are coming round about the rock here in the foreground. So I'm going to try and get a bit of movement in the rocks. So I'll focus on the rock and then I'll focus on the waterfall. And the sun's just coming through, so I'm at F20 and I'm 2.5 of a second. ISO is 50. And I might put my ND filter on to get a longer exposure, and we'll see how that works, see if it turns out. So I've upped my ISO, I'm up to ISO 400 now, 4.5, I'm just going to focus on that rock, and there's put a wee leaf on it obviously, wee red leaf, 30th. Oh, 30th anyway. Oh, no 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Anyway, so while we're waiting on this coming up, should turn out okay. Let's see. I've got my ND filter on and my polarising filter. Get a longer exposure. There's also a wee bit earlier that I want to go there where I see the water, so we should get some nice wee water bits while the sun's hitting it. It's shallow enough here to walk round, get a wee portrait shot. So we'll see. So there's a shot. Turning out no bad. You can see the wee red leaves on the rock. Well, I'll take another couple. I'll focus on the waterfall in the background and see if it turns out. So that other shot turned out, so I focused on the waterfall this time. So I actually got one in the rock and one on the waterfall. Now I'm going to take off the ND filter and get the waterfall at a slow, well not a slower shutter speed but a faster shutter speed, 4th or a 5th of a second, a wee bit better effect. And we'll see how that turns out. I'm quite glad I walked for about 3 hours to get here, through the forest. But I still got the other side to go to, because I noticed some ferns over there, right over there. Maybe shoot this way. But right now I'm going to try and get into that corner there, shooting that way through the waterfall. And we'll see if it turns it. Hydration time on a Mars bar. And we'll figure out what we're going to photograph. Plenty of squirrels in the water, and I can get across the other side now, brother. So we'll see how it works out. I'll take my rubbish with me. I'll leave no trace, so they say. There's you go for all that floating rubbish. So again, I've come up higher. Not quite, okay, tight the chest height to get a shot from here, so I can show maybe more of the swirls in the water. I put my ISO back up to 400. I put my ND filter, ND1000 Nissy filter. I'm f7.1, 30 seconds, and the results are just in. There we go, we got a nice wee swirl in the centre there, got the rock in the foreground. It's looking okay. We'll take another couple of shots like that, so everything's in focus. There's still no wind, which is quite good. It helps. Anyway, we'll see how that comes out once it's all stacked together. So I've moved up what I said I was going to. I'm at the side of the waterfall here. There it is. Not a nice shot. So I focused on the waterfall. I've got my ND filter back on. I'm f7.1, 30 seconds, ISO 400, polarising filter on, take some reflection from the water. The shot I first took there was here, and it looks okay, it looks alright. A bit of light in the bottom corner there that I don't like, so I'll maybe try and adjust that. Apart from that, not too bad. Maybe root. Aye, I think I'm running further enough, so it's still quite shallow here, so I'm not too bad. I'm not in any danger. Not yet. I'll take another couple of shots here and see what I can get. So here I'm off taking my own business. Yeah, and my ballhead failed. The wee bit here failed. Well, this is your mind to train this camera. So the wee bit here just snapped inside, obviously, and failed. So now it's just floppy. Can't do nothing with it. So I had to improvise. I've got an L bracket on my camera, so I'll just screw it straight in there. I'll just need to improvise coming all this way. I'll screw it into one of the holes that are in the side, and it's working so far. So after my ballhead had failed, I had to, everything was portrait mode, unfortunately. But the pictures turned out okay. I think that's me. I'll come back another day. People have turned up. Nobody likes people. Well, that's all for here. Couldn't get any more landscape shots like this or that, so I'm only shooting portrait mode because my ballhead had went. Note to self, bring 2 ballheads. No bald heads, ball heads. Anyway, I'll start heading home. It's that time of night.